For this video, I'm going to take you for a tour of Paradise Point, located in the U.S. Virgin Islands. You know, I've been to hundreds if not thousands of attractions now. I don't think I've ever been to anything quite like Paradise Point. It's kind of like a hybrid attraction. You actually take this cable car up to the top of the mountain, and then there's like this little shopping center with a couple gift shops. There's a restaurant and bar and a little museum on the first floor. So it's similar, I guess, almost to an old theme park I used to go to in the Carolinas. There used to be this theme park called Ghost Town in the Sky, which was kind of similar, where you would ride a cable car up to the top of the mountain, and then there would be a theme park with, you know, a couple of flat rides and a roller coaster. That's the closest thing that I can think of to Paradise Point. Paradise Point has just amazing views. It's close to the cruise point here in the Virgin Islands, and you actually can see all the cruise ships lined up from the cable car when you're riding up the mountain. I recently went on a Caribbean cruise, and I think Paradise Point was my favorite excursion out of all 4 islands that I stopped at. Some of the bus tours were just kind of boring and dull, but I really enjoyed this one, and like I said, I think it was the highlight of my trip. Now, one of the things that I found amazing about this particular attraction is the cable car is wild, the loading process, because they don't really seem to stop the cable cars from moving. So you kind of have to jog onto the moving cable car, and if you're not able-bodied, that's going to be an issue, because they don't really seem to slow the line down. The cable cars are in constant movement. You know, if you've ever been to a Disney dark ride, Omni Mover ride, where the floor is moving with the cars, well, it's similar to that loading process, only the floor isn't moving with the cable cars. You just kind of hop on board while it's moving. Now, the ride itself to the top of the mountain, it takes about 10 minutes, and I shortened it for this video. If you want to watch the entire ride up, I have POVs of both up and down, so you can see those with the below links. You do get amazing views of the harbor, as well as the entire town of, I guess, the capital of Charlotte-Amalie. According to the website, you can see Puerto Rico as well as St. Croix from the top of the mountain. I don't know how accurate that is. I couldn't see him, but I'm not sure it was a particularly clear day when I was there, although we had good weather. So the bar itself is very proud of their Baileys Bushwacker drink. I don't drink alcohol, so I didn't try it. According to the website, they served over 1 million guests this Bushwacker drink from the top of Paradise Point, and considering how many tourists I saw completely loaded and barely standing up because they were so drunk, I believe it. That little flat platform that kind of juts out of the side of the mountain, that's the new skywalk they built. Not particularly impressive. I mean, most of the skywalks that I'm familiar with have like, you know, glass floors where you can actually look down. But I guess, you know, they were bragging about it, and you know, that's the newest feature of this particular property. So I figured I'd at least mention it. But it's nothing to call home about. So the cost of the round-trip ticket up and down to Paradise Point, it's $29.95 for adults and $19.95 for kids. A lot of the cruise excursions do give you kind of a discounted price. I think we paid about $20 buying it through the Celebrity Cruises website. I don't know if it's worth full price if you're on vacation here in Charlotte-Amalie, but yeah, considering the sweet discounts that you know, cruise guests usually get on it, it seems like it's a pretty fun attraction. And like I said, it was my favorite one of the Caribbean vacation I recently took. So my bottom line for this attraction is, I'm not sure I would pay full price to go, but if you can get a discount on it, maybe through Groupon or a cruise excursion, then I would recommend this attraction. You can definitely get some amazing views from the top of the mountain, and if you're a photographer or videographer like me, it's definitely worth the price of admission. Well, that wraps up all my thoughts on Paradise Point. For the rest of this video, I'm just going to play a little music to complete the walking tour. Thanks for joining me on this walking tour of Paradise Point. If you enjoyed this vlog of the Adventure Schmuck, don't forget to like and subscribe.